right, let's begin the broadcast with breaking updates coming in. On one hand, you have the NDA meeting taking place. Prime Minister Modi is all set to lead this meeting. Amit Shah has already arrived. On the other hand, we have more breaking updates coming in of the opposition on one side also meeting. Currently, the NDA parliamentary meeting is all set to begin. This is after multiple disruptions on day one of the monsoon session and massive protests outside the parliament in the national capital as well. My colleague Mohit is getting us the update. Mohit, what are the details? This NDA parliamentary meeting is going to be very important. We're told the strategy for the floor is also going to be decided because it looks like the opposition leaders are uniting on the CJP protests taking place in Jantar Mantar.
So yes, Pratibha, in fact, the NDA leaders have already started arriving for this particular meeting. Shortly from now, Prime Minister will be reaching for the venue. And remember, the parliamentary party meeting of the NDA has now been renamed Mongol Milan. And it happens on the Tuesday, and it's been given to this particular meeting. Now, all said and done, this would be an important meeting. The strategy would be talked out in this particular meeting. The message that will be given by Prime Minister, given it comes to the backdrop of the yesterday, massive protests happened all across central Delhi, New Delhi. There was incidents of violence, and we know for a fact that how the students are still there at the Jantar Mantar. So whatever Prime Minister Narendra Modi says in this particular meeting would be very, very important. Also, on the other hand, at 10 a.m. we will have the India Bloc meeting at the chamber of Mallikarjun Kharge. So the opposition strategy would also be talked out in that particular meeting. Now, we also know for a fact that how the opposition parties, they will try to corner the government on the violence that the opposition says that was perpetrated upon the students yesterday, because the opposition party leaders, many of them have given adjournment notices, and they demand that a debate and discussion on what happened yesterday should take place. And the opposition has been saying this. They want a debate and discussion on the issue of these, and they have been demanding resignation of Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. But the government has clearly stated that we are ready for debate and discussion, but you don't engage in disruption. Yesterday, we also saw multiple adjournments in both houses of the parliament. As soon as the proceedings of the parliament begin, the both houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, we saw that how the opposition parties created ruckus, and then ultimately the parliament had to be adjourned for the day. So today will be an important day, and given the fact that how important bills have been listed both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, we know that how Home Minister Amit Shah is all set to table the Prevention of National Honours Act 1971, and that particular bill would be amended. That is an important bill, that because it gives the same status to Vande Mataram as it has been given to national anthem, and anybody who insults national song would be prosecuted. So clearly it's an important day. Whether that happens today or not, that remains to be seen. Yesterday also this bill was listed for to be tabled in Rajya Sabha by Home Minister Amit Shah, but that did not happen yesterday. So today, after the parliamentary party meeting of the BJP, we'll get to know what exactly was the message that was being given by the Prime Minister to NDA leaders. Secondly, what exactly will come out of the opposition parties? That would be very, very interesting, because that will chalk out the strategy of the day for both the president and the opposition.
Okay, all right. So the Prime Minister has also arrived. We're getting in visuals of the Prime Minister also arriving for this meeting. So you're saying that the government has been very clear that we are ready for a debate, and there are some important bills that need to be discussed in the parliament, and that's what the government is going to focus on. But let's get our viewers more breaking updates coming in on what's happening in the opposition camp, because while the NDA meeting is going on now, in just a short while from now, we're also going to see a meeting of the opposition floor leaders at 10 a.m. The opposition leaders are going to be meeting at Mallikarjun Kharge's chamber in the parliament. Niyamika getting us that update. So Niyamika, the opposition leaders are all going to be meeting. Yesterday, DMK skipped this meeting. What are the details? Who all are going to be part of this meeting, and what's the agenda?
Well, yes, indeed, this opposition party's meeting has been called by the leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, at 10 o'clock in his chamber, where the floor strategy is going to be prepared. We have seen that how yesterday there was continuous ruckus. In fact, the kind of sloganeering which was being done by the opposition sides, they are basically demanding a proper discussion to take place within the parliament about two important matters. One is about the Ram Mandir and another about the NEET paper leak. But today it seems like the entire focus will be upon the discussion upon the protest which was being done by the youth of this country country yesterday in the national capital, and the kind of action which is being taken by the Delhi police at that point in time. All of these matters are going to be discussed in today's meeting, that how they are going to take it up, because we have seen that how many of the opposition leaders have already given their adjournment motion notices in the House. As in fact, from the Rajya Sabha also, many of the leaders have given suspension of business notices, because they are demanding that there should be a proper reply which needs to be given by the government side, that why this kind of lathi charge or even the tear gas shells were being thrown at the protesters when they were raising a concern about the NEET paper leak. So all of these matters are going to be taken up by the opposition parties today. That is going to be discussed. However, it is being expected that DMK will also skip today's meeting as well, because of the differences which are there with within the India bloc parties, as DMK is not very much happy with the kind of leadership which is there within the Congress, and that is the only reason why it is expected that even in today's meeting DMK is not going to be a part.
Okay. So DMK is clear it does not want to be a part of this grouping, and it doesn't look like any time now, because it's still upset with the Congress party. But the other opposition leaders, like you mentioned, have united on the issue of the NEET paper leaks and the protests that are taking place. Mr. Akhil Swami and Tushar Gupta are joining us live from Vijay Chowk. And Mr. Akhil Swami, the opposition leaders until looked that they were divided on multiple issues. They wanted to raise multiple issues. Has this come, this protest in Jantar Mantar, has it come as a shot in the arm for the opposition?
The basic point is whole country, everybody in the country who has a son or a daughter in the family is on this particular cause. See, only thing that the students and the youth were asking for was for the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. Dharmendra Pradhan admitted that when 17 suicides took place, yes, he takes the blame for that. See, the basic point is, what is such a big deal? See, when the Mumbai attack took place, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra resigned, the Home Minister resigned, so many people resigned. Kanumoi went to jail. So many people went to jail.
Chief Minister of Maharashtra never resigned.
See, the basic point is, see, if you have committed a crime and you are responsible for holding the examination.
Accountability, should the government have acted earlier?
People who represent this opposition, people who represent the protesters, they cook up stories. Chief Minister of Maharashtra resigned after 26/11. Where is this fiction coming from?
The question of accountability and the resignation.
Absolutely, but not through anarchy. You cannot demand accountability through anarchy. You demand accountability, sit on a protest, that is your democratic right. But what you're doing this in the name of a protest, what all charade is running, who's promoting this, the political parties running this agenda, that cannot be allowed, because at the end of the day, we are in a high security area. You look at the security around us. And are you telling me you would encourage the idea of some goons coming in pelting stones in this area?
Students are not goons.
This is where the government
are not goons.
People who pelt stones on policemen are goons. Gunde hai wo. और अगर आप उनका साथ दे रहे आप भी गुंडे हैं, समझ लीजिए.
No, but if they were protesting for 20 days and the government didn't engage with them.
No, क्या शुरू करेंगे? उठाइए पत्थर फेंकिए जरा, हिम्मत है आप में कि सिर्फ जबान चलती है?
Okay, all right. Let's not take it too far. But you're saying that they have the right to protest. You're saying, but they were protesting for 20 days and the government never spoke to them.
Interesting part. Defending stone pelters, but he won't pick up a stone and throw. That is what happens with the leaders of these protests also. They egg on young innocent students, gullible students, tell them to pick up stones while they give TV interviews. That is the hollowness of these people.
It is no longer a student protest. Others have at least hijacked it, and that's why there is a political response to a political protest.
जो प्रदर्शन हो रहा है उसके अंदर ब्यूरोक्रेट्स के बच्चे हैं, पॉलिटिशियंस के बच्चे हैं, आर्मी ऑफिसर्स के बच्चे हैं, क्योंकि उनके भी पेपर लीक हो रहे हैं. पेपर लीक से देखिए, जब ये पुलिस ऑफिसर्स अपने कमिश्नर साहब घर जाते होंगे ना, तो उनकी बीवी और बच्चे कहते होंगे, अरे बच्चे क्या मांग रहे हैं? दे आर ओनली डिमांडिंग रेजिग्नेशन एंड स्टॉप ऑफ पेपर लीक.
Of the attack on the police officials, and our own colleagues have been attacked. So why not condemn it? अगर आप कह रहे हैं कि ये हमारे स्टूडेंट्स नहीं है,
responsible. Students were sitting. See, students
will be picked up.
They were asking for resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. Such a simple solution. Dharmendra Pradhan should have.
Defending the stone pelting.
See, stone pelting. I am condemning all the violence. The girls were beaten up. The young boys were beaten up.
पुलिस वालों का क्या? जो पुलिस वालों को मारा गया.
I condemn that also. I'm condemning all type of violence. But who led to that?
Single statement from the CJP. You have Abhijit Dipke coming out and say, no, but do you think it's wrong? Can you come out and say that it's wrong for them to also make it political?
That decision or Dharmendra Pradhan was not
पुलिस वालों
taken
ने कुछ नहीं
1
बोलेंगे।
month back. The only simple solution was the youth were asking for resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. If that would have been done, this particular situation would not have come. So the basic point is all police officers, children and their wives are asking when they are going back home that why you are beating the children when their demand is so genuine. See, the papers leaks are taking place. You are justifying paper leaks. The chanda chori is taking place. You are justifying chanda chori.
नहीं, इनका लॉजिक ये है, अखिल स्वामी जी के जो भी स्टूडेंट्स उनका ये डिबेट देख रहे हैं, अगर कल को अखिल स्वामी जी 1 महीने तक आपको नंबर बढ़ा के नहीं देते आपकी एग्जामिनेशन शीट में, हम उनके सर पे पत्थर मार
अच्छा, ये नंबर, ये मतलब ये कह रहे हैं पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ। ये कह रहे हैं पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ। ये कह रहे हैं पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ।
इनका जो एक
पेपर लीक नहीं हुआ।
Government also admitted that yes, there have been paper leaks.
Fix the logistics. They are going for a computer-based test.
और जो 17 बच्चों की जान चली गई हो, जो 17 बच्चों ने अपनी जान दे दी हो,
who are these people? These are not
ये
aspirants.
वो 17 बच्चे के
आप
माँ
पत्थर
बाप
उठाइए ना, ज्यादा हिम्मत है। जबान चल
Student protest, it has escalated. All right, we have an update coming in. Okay, all right.
देश विरोधी नहीं हूँ।
देशद्रोही हैं आप, पत्थर
आप
उठाइए।
हैं जो राम मंदिर में चोरी करते हैं।
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Let's talk about what happened in the parliament. No, but the point is that a lot of demands that have been raised by the students to conduct examinations in a fair manner, they've said that. We are getting an update coming in. Let me cut across to that. We are getting in visuals of the 2 meetings that are taking place. On one side, like we said, the Prime Minister is going to be addressing the MPs of the NDA. That meeting is taking place. On the other hand, you also have the opposition leaders who will be meeting shortly. We are getting live visuals coming in of the NDA meeting. Like we mentioned, the NDA, is there going to be a change in strategy? That question also remains, because remember yesterday, even as the protests were taking place, while JP Nadda met the CJP spokespersons, on the other hand, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah also met Dharmendra Pradhan, and that meeting also went on for about 3 hours. The meeting was going on for a long time. Will any decision be taken? That's the question. Pragya is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Pragya, a lot of meetings took place yesterday, massive protests, a big showdown in the capital. What are the details of this NDA meeting? Any word on whether these protests or the demands of the opposition will also be discussed?
Well, this particular NDA meeting, which now is called Mangal Milan, is not about strategy meeting, Pratibha. In fact, this is the place where Prime Minister speaks his mind and also gives direction in which all the allies should work. This has a lot of, content on development and all the policies of the government and how the government should ensure, and the allies also in their own state should ensure that these central schemes are implemented for the better being of well-being, in fact, of the people of the country, and in fact the achievements that it shows on the country and what is it that the country has achieved. So all the positive, constructive talks that Prime Minister speaks is in this particular meeting is about the allies, is about all the MPs who should go in their own constituencies and also should know what the government has done and the achievement it has met it. Also, apart from that, there are seldom when Prime Minister takes an indirect dig at the opposition, also suggesting them that the opposition should also work in a constructive atmosphere and with a constructive mindset, not the destructive one. Prime Minister also, in the past in these meetings has spoke about foreign and also domestic forces that are working against India. So we need to be very wary of these and very, aware about these forces. Let's see what the Prime Minister speak about. But having said that, the allies and also the senior ministers of the government are going to congratulate Prime Minister on being the longest serving Prime Minister, which is a very big feat, along with the diplomatic achievements of Modi government is also going to be cited in this particular meeting, especially at a time when Prime Minister has come from a 3-nation tour, and a lot of MOUs that we have signed in very critical areas like rare earth minerals, etc., which are very important to ensure that we remain a power to be reckoned with in the world.
Okay, all right. So highlighting the NDA government's achievements while also the discussions on what the strategy will be in the parliament. That is what is going to be discussed. Tushar, do you think there should be a change in strategy of the NDA?
I think the NDA should play to its numbers, play to its strength. I think the NDA has been benevolent enough. They should engage with the opposition, engage with the parties that are willing to talk about the country's future rather than the parties that just want to indulge in drama and theatrics. The point here is this is a parliament session. Business needs to happen. Bills need to be debated, dialogued and then passed. If the NDA can get that, engage with the parties that want to. The other parties, if they want to indulge in drama, stage walkouts, they can do whatever they want to. But the people of India want the parliament to function. That's very, very important.
Okay. Mr. Akhil Swami, do you think that opposition, now we've seen multiple disruptions and I'm sure, you know, as a taxpayer as well, we've seen it happen multiple times. Do you think that even if there are issues like the NEET issue, it should be debated in the parliament rather than have these sloganeering and adjournments time and again and have a complete washout?
Pratibha, again I will say that it was such a simple demand that something has happened. 17 students have committed suicide. Simple request was that Dharmendra Pradhan should resign. Fine. This thing would not have led to this particular situation. You are so rigid about not resignation of a particular minister who is responsible for the committing suicide of 17 students. Now I want not only Dharmendra Pradhan but Amit Shah also should resign.
Okay. But
Amit Shah finished nationalism like India. He wants Amit Shah to resign. Are you sad because nationalism was finished? You had sympathy for them.
Okay.
Are you even listening to yourself? Do you even listen to yourself when you talk? Is there a lack of common sense that's inherent to you?
Common sense is beating the youth of this country.
The youth for pelting stones.
Oh.
Pick up a stone. Pick up a stone. You people want to pick up stones.
Stones. Book a case against him.
But the point is okay, it came to the resignation of Prime Minister as well.
You are an idiot enough to stone and start pelting.
Tushar, let's not make these comments here. Okay, no, let's not get personal. Okay, let's not get personal.
बच्चों ने पत्थर फेंक के बच्चों ने
बाप की उम्र के आदमी को 74 साल के आदमी को
बेवकूफ आदमी है।
No, let's not make it personal. Tushar, please. I will say Akhil and Tushar, please. No, let's keep it to the issues and this is what we see in the parliament as well, time and again. No, let's see. You know, this is what happens in the parliament as well, time and again. That we see. Okay, all right. But, okay, so should these issues be taken in the parliament? Are the goalposts changing? That's the point being made, that it starts with Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation.
He is committing a crime and you are listening to him. ये मुझे साइट कर रहा है कि पत्थर फेंको।
तो आप डिफेंड नहीं कर रहे।
Okay, let's not get personal here. No, but I want to ask you, Akhil Swami, no, okay. All right, the question is, let's not get personal, Tushar, please. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, let's keep it to the debate. Let's keep it to what the topic is. Mr. Akhil Swami, I want to ask you. No, let's talk about what the issue is. Okay, all right. Tushar, please, let's not make it personal. Let's keep it on the issues. If there are issues, no, he is not. Okay.
I have not made a single person.
Okay, to the point. Let's not delve on these personal attacks for too long. I want to ask you, are the goalposts changing? Because first it started with the protest demanding for Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. When Sonam Wangchuk was taken to the hospital, then Abhijit Dipke came out and said that not just Dharmendra Pradhan, now we want the Prime Minister's resignation also. Are these goalposts changing, giving an indication that perhaps it could be a political protest, which is why the government is also responding accordingly?
The basic point is, if you postpone taking a call and taking the responsibility, Dharmendra Pradhan doesn't resign, that these demands will keep on growing. We only want, the nation wants only two. Our demands are only two. The culprits who led to this paper leak should be punished, and the people who have committed theft of 2,000 crores in Ram Janambhoomi should be behind bars. And
what is this protest about? But this is what we're talking about. You say that this protest is for the students. Now you're saying that it's something else.
If I were to advise the opposition, I would tell them,
your advice the opposition will take.
Okay, all right. Please, okay, go on. Okay, Tushar, go on.
If I advise the opposition, I would tell them, challenge the government on the failure of the NEET exam. Question them on what they have done for the public education system, for the public examination system. Ask those questions, ask on the floor of the parliament when the entire country, children, youngsters, parents, everyone can see them. But do not stage walkouts, do not indulge in anarchy, because the parties will walk away. The people will walk away, but the anarchists you are encouraging will become a problem for tomorrow.
The students are anarchists.
So instead of protests outside and taking about... if you're protesting, then there are designated protest sites. That's what the government has said. On the other hand, the opposition is lending its support. Why not bring it up in the parliament? Let's hope that today in the parliament we are going to see discussions and debates and not disruptions again. I'm thanking Tushar and Shakil for joining us on the broadcast. Very quick break here, but don't go anywhere. The meeting of the opposition is also just beginning. We'll be right back with that.